This is Peace, the Gypsy, checking in from Seoul. I'm in my room. I'm sorry I look a mess. My hair is just not even. Ugh. I had a long day of traveling yesterday, so I'm still trying to recover. But anyway, this is day one of me being in Seoul. So I got out for a little while. I took the metro, which is super easy. Did a few transfers, and I knew for a fact, I haven't planned out my whole trip yet, but I knew for a fact that I wanted to go to Myeong-dong. So that's where I went today, and mostly because they have at that station they have 4 K-pop slash Korean, you can find drama stuff in there as well. But it's known for its K-pop stores, so I knew that was like a number one stop. So I mentioned there are 4 K-pop stores in Myeong-dong, and I have 4 bags. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I literally got something in each one of those stores, and I couldn't resist. I mean, first of all, anything K-pop or K-drama related, just here, take my money, take it all. But let's see what I got, right? Because everything was, every person I love, I bought something of theirs pretty much. So we'll see. Number 1, I was so excited to find this because I know a lot of these stores tend to market the younger K-pop stars or K-drama stars, like your Lee Min-ho and your really young stars. But I tend to like a lot of the older actors, and my absolute favorite, depending on the day, I have like 2 or 3 favorites, but my absolute favorite is Jang Hyuk. So I love him, and when I saw this was in like the 3rd store I went into, and I screamed. I literally was like, the poor guy, he's like an older guy, he was just like, oh. But and it was also really high up, so I was looking, and I saw it, and I was just so excited. I tried to reach for it myself, and he was just like, no, let me get it. But yeah, so this is a Jang Hyuk calendar. Very excited about. And also in there, oh my god, Lee Dong-wook. This is the passport, like, book thing. I could put my passport in this, and absolutely love it. I like this picture better, but oh my gosh. So every time I pull out my passport, which is frequent, I would just fall in love all over again. If you haven't watched Goblin, please watch Goblin, because it's amazing. It's my number 2. I think it might be my favorite drama, but I'm gonna make another video about dramas, so we'll talk about that later. Speaking of favorites, Jisung keychain. There aren't many things. Once again, I like the older actors. My 2 favorites are Jang Hyuk and Jisung. So it's very difficult to find things of theirs because they're older, and a lot of the fans tend to like the younger actors. So I was really excited when I saw this keychain. There were a few other things. I don't think he had a passport book, but I think he had like a card thingamajig, but I didn't want that. So that was one store, right? Okay, 2nd bag. These are in no particular order. Actually, I'm starting to remember. This was the first store because T.O.P. You already know. Okay? So this was the first one, and of course I had to stock up on my T.O.P. stuff. Ooh, sorry. Yes. My hopes and dreams were to like see him, but since he's in the military right now, I have to wait a couple years. Also, I don't even know what this is. Oh, I just saw him on it and I saw the pose and I was like, yes. I'm just now looking at what it is. I thought it was like a hang small poster thingy, but it's a slogan towel. Okay, cool either way. It's got my man on it, so we're good. So that was the very first store I went into. Just got my TOP stuff there. Speaking of, if you remember the first store, well, it wasn't the first store, it's technically the third. I was talking about watching Goblin. So, yes, Goblin. Honestly, I'm thinking this is the soundtrack. Might be, might not be, but this was one of my favorite scenes, and I don't know if you can see because you have you're behind the camera, so, but it's actually like they're moving, you know? What's that called? I can't remember. It's not 3D, but you know when it's like moving like this. Hopefully you can see it. Anyway, this might be my favorite thing that I got because I absolutely love Goblin, and so much to where it almost took my #1 spot for drama, but my #1 spot still goes to Secret with Jisung. It's my absolute favorite drama, but Goblin is a very close second. So I'm gonna open this up in a little bit and see exactly what's in there. Hopefully it's some like extra stuff or whatever. I mean, it was almost 20 bucks, so I don't care. I was willing to pay the price, but I'm just curious to see, excuse me, I'm just curious to see what's in it, okay? And store number 4. This was the last store I went in, which would make the Goblin one the second store I went in. No, I'm getting confused. Goblin was #1, TOP was #2, and Janghyuk was #3. Okay, so this was the last store I went in. I started to get my music, my K-pop stuff in here, other than, you know, I had TOP, but I was doing getting on my drama men. So this was an absolute must. I have 4M. I downloaded it from iTunes. I bought it off, let me not say downloaded because that sounds illegal. Being that they disbanded and I'm still heartbroken about that, I needed to have something physical of theirs. So Act 7, this was the last 21, and it has their signatures. Everyone else must have picked up the rest of these because this was the only one left. So, yes, I miss them dearly as well. So, then we have, oh, the queen. The queen, Ailey, okay? She's my absolute favorite vocalist, so I saw this and I had to get it, had to support her. So, and also Home. I haven't heard these other songs on here, but I really love Home, so just went ahead and bought that as well. So that's all my K-pop stuff and K-drama stuff that I got. This is probably the most money I'm gonna spend. I was spending a little bit, what's it called when you shop and you feel guilty? Shopper's remorse? I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. But I was feeling a bit guilty for just like money, spending, right? Because all the time I was in China, I was very frugal and there wasn't really anything for me to spend my money on. So I come here and I'm just like, take my money, please, take it, here, take it, all of it, please. If it's K-pop, K-drama, I'm so sorry. But anywho, so the reason why I didn't do any videos of me going out today and taking the metro and whatnot is because I got out there. The first stop I got off was at Hongik. Is it Hongik or Hongnik? I think it's Hongik. Hongik University. And when I got out there, I realized that the battery in my camera was dead. So I was like, dang, I can't even record like me going to the stores or whatnot, and just taking the metro and all that. But I mean, I've got plenty of time to do that, so I'm gonna backtrack now that I know my way around a good bit. It'll be easier for me to just go to the same places I went today. I know what's there, I know what I want to record, so that cuts down on a lot of my time. So it'll be good. And also, considering doing like a brief room tour. It's not much, it's really small, but I mean, if you're traveling alone, it's just what you need. I have my own bathroom, you know, bed and everything, and this is where I would do all my filming because it's closed in and it's good. Hopefully, it's a bit messy, but I'm sorry. So I will check in with you guys later, and I hope you're doing well. Bye.